Hi guys, what's going on? I am back again with yet another YouTube video. Um, you know what? Being being a traditional woman is not going to keep a man because I have so many people. Those things might have worked back in the days, like back in the 50s and the 60s and the 70s and stuff like that, because women had to be traditional. They had to bring something to the table in order to get a man to take care of them. But I'm not shaming women who are traditional women, and I'm not trying to shit on people who want traditional relationships. But all I'm trying to say is that being a traditional woman is not going to keep a man, and it's not going to necessarily attract the man to you, because let me tell you this. Men value beauty first before anything. He values the way that you look before anything. So it doesn't mean it doesn't matter whether or not you're a clean person, whether or not you can make 4-star meals, whether or not you have a good heart, whether or not um you have a great personality. They matter. I'm not saying that every man is looking for you know a bad bitch or a woman who's extremely beautiful, and they don't want a woman who has good character. But um majority of men beauty matters to them first before anything. That's why, like, a lot of times, like, men put up so much from beautiful women, and they tend to turn out to be bimbos. They're not really intelligent, they don't cook, they don't clean, they're not loyal, they have horrible personalities, they can have terrible hygiene, but because the woman is so beautiful, that's all that really matters to him. And that little thing down there, that you know basically that's all men care about. But what I'm trying to say is, the only reason why I'm saying that is because when a man is into you, he's into you. He's not gonna sit there and say, like, yo, I'm really feeling shorty, but shorty can't cook, she can't clean, she ain't got hazel eyes. So when a man is into you, he's into you. Nothing's gonna stop that. Nothing's gonna stop him from not being attracted to you, because something inside of him has attracted him to you, and he's just digging your vibe, and he's really feeling you. He's feeling the way that you look, he's feeling the way that you make him feel. And you might not be that traditional woman that's basically begging a man to be with her, or just doing the most just to keep him around. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't do those things for your man, or you shouldn't do those things for your husband, but um, you have so many women that'll basically try to shit on other women, tell them, oh, the reason why you don't have a man is because you're not a traditional woman, or it's because you can't cook, or it's because you can't clean. I had so many people tell me, oh, you should learn how to cook, or you should do this. Men love a woman. I mean, that's just the icing on the cake. That's just the that's just the glitter, on the ring. That's basically all that is. It's not going to keep a man around, because it's basically just going to end up, you're just going to end up being used by these men. They're going to end up using you. Like, I was watching this girl who's a really beautiful girl, and she's on the chubby side just a little bit, but she's a really beautiful girl, and she was dating a white man. Not that that matters, but she was dating a white guy, and she did YouTube videos where she would cook for him. And this girl can throw down in the kitchen. Like, anything that you can think of, the girl can cook. Her meals look exquisite. Like, and people were saying, like, oh, anybody would love to be her husband. Like, she can throw down in the kitchen. But turn to find out, she did a video saying that the relationship didn't work out. And you had a lot of people in the comment section saying that, oh, he basically was just using you for food, and using you for a come up, or he just stuck around because you were a good cook. And although she's a pretty girl, and I'm pretty sure she doesn't have a problem getting another man, that's that happens all the time. Like, don't think just because you're a traditional woman and you tell men what they want to hear, that's going to make them respect you or make them want to be with you. You know what I'm saying? Because those type of women aren't really respected unless, like, he's already feeling you and you already know how to do those things. That's what makes the relationship even better. He'll probably say, like, oh, she's beautiful as fuck, I'm really digging her vibe, and on top of that, shorty can cook, and on top of that, she's a clean person. Because a lot of people will look at certain people and be like, damn, like, how is she able to score this guy? How was she able to get into a relationship with this dude? And she's not a traditional woman. Like, how is she able to keep a man around? Because the only thing that keeps a man around is a man that wants to be kept. You have to stop thinking that, just because you the baddest bitch in the room, or just because you're light skinned, or just because you got curly hair, just because you got hazel eyes, or just because you got the prettiest chocolate skin, that's all you need to attract a certain type of man. Like, you don't know what people find attractive. Like, beauty is subjective. Like, because I've had men that were attracted to me, and I would question it, like, damn, like, why do you like me so much? Like, why are you attracted to me? It's not because I had low self esteem, but I just was like, I'm not your typical traditional woman, and there's certain things that I don't do, and I don't go out my way to try to please men. I just don't do that. If you like me, you like me. If you don't, you don't. It is what it is. And these men will be attracted. I'm like, why are they attracted to me? They were just genuinely into me. I wasn't saying that, oh, I'm a good cook, and I clean, and I wasn't fixing them sandwiches and 4-star meals to keep them around. They just liked me. They just was digging me. And I just get tired. I'm making this video because I just get tired of people saying that, you just being a traditional woman is all you need to keep a man around. Because, if you had that type of mentality, if you had that type of way of thinking, you're gonna set yourself up for failure. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just gonna, get you used at the end of the day, not just by a man or be in a relationship, but people are going to use you. Because if you're just throwing out, like, oh, I do this, I can do that, people are going to think to themselves, like, well, I can use this chick for that. She's saying she likes to do this, so I can use her for that. But meanwhile, they're thinking about another person. They're not even thinking about you. Like, you're not even on their mind. So, that's just a little something for y'all to think about. All right?